Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, April 12th, 2021 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am ever evolving. So, if you saw my Key Saga post, found. Now let me just say, these are found in my backpack in a pocket that I checked 5 or more times. It's actually a pocket that had the geode that I found where we are moving to in Arkansas. So, very interesting. Little key gremlins or jumping timelines or dimensions. Who knows? But they have been found. So thank you guys for that support. Let's look at this week ahead as we come off of this new moon energy, which I'm going to dig into a little bit as well. So I think the thing is to be very aware of this week. This new moon energy is super potent. Hopefully you saw my write-up post. If you didn't, go check that out because it has all the information that you may need. The new moon was so potent with intention, with manifestation potential, and yet this week can get a little bit challenging. We have some Pluto squares going on this week. We're going to have the Sun square Pluto. We're going to have Moon still square Pluto. That'll be on Monday. We're going to have Venus square Pluto. Actually, Venus is square Pluto today. Mercury square Pluto. That's what we're going to have. Mercury squaring Pluto. We're going to have Mars and Pluto also dancing this week. So a lot of Plutonic energy. Now, Pluto can make us want to blow up the whole thing. Just be, it's not working. We're also building into a Pluto retrograde. So it just feels like stuff is coming up. Now, what I just said in my Zoom call for my patron group was a lot of times as we make room for new to come in, old stuff needs to go. So this is important transformation energy. This is where you can show up as your alchemical self and utilize the light and the darkness to help level yourself up, which means there's going to be times that you're going to feel like you're in the dirt and there's going to be times this week when you're feeling joyous and happy and high. Venus is going to be finishing up in Aries Tuesday evening, we're going to be feeling that pretty strong. Tuesday evening, early Wednesday. You may find yourself being extra passionate, but also extra feisty and extra, I can do it myself. So be aware of that. Venus into Taurus can get super duper sensual, which is a lot of fun. Watch for overdoing it though. Venus and Taurus can definitely go overboard with things. Next Sunday, we're going to have the Sun and Mercury connecting to each other. So those mental energies are going to be spiking. I think it's the Sun and Mercury connecting. Yeah, they're both about to shift into Taurus. So again, the Aries energy this week ahead is going to be very high, very feisty. I spoke a few weeks ago about like not lighting a match and blowing up the bridge. Don't blow up don't blow up your life unless you really feel called to. Right? So be aware of that for the week ahead. Now, this new moon, like I said, super potent. I think that sometimes when things get tough, we forget about that vision and we kind of like drop that intention. We drop that manifestation process. This is definitely one to be nurtured. So do hold space for that vision through this week, even as these intensities grow. So for Monday, we have, a lot of the stuff's happening early in the day. We have the moon and Jupiter connecting. We have the moon and Pluto connecting. We have the moon conjunct Venus, which is always very interesting. And then we'll have the moon shift into Taurus, 10:44 a.m. Pacific time. So with these connections, moon connecting to Jupiter, again, what is that vision? In fact, like, are you dreaming it? What is that song? It just popped into my head. And I have a sneeze, sorry. Excuse me. How bad do you want it? How bad do you need it? Are you eating, drinking, thinking with this one thing on your mind? That's what it kind of feels like as this moon coming out of this new moon energy aligns with Jupiter. Like these intentions that you're setting, how much do you want it? And are you lining yourself up with that? Are you lining up your thoughts? Are you lining up your actions with this energy? And like continue to. Don't just do it for a day. Continue to align with this vision energy. But that moon square Pluto, it's giving us a preview. And that's the thing. It's like we have this thing, we're excited, we're moving towards it, and then you lose your keys. You're like, oh my God, does this mean we're not supposed to do this? Is this a bad sign? Blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like how this one thing can make us dig up our garden of all of our intentions. And so it's learning to be able to sit through the shadows, sit through the challenges, and not blow everything up because of a challenge. It's a lot of times part of the path. And sometimes it is a key to let go. So it's about listening, but doesn't mean necessarily you have to blow the whole thing up, right? Moon conjunct Venus in the sign of Aries, really loving on yourself. But the moon and Venus, when they connect, it can show us where we have insecurities. We can have challenges come up. Moon and Venus, when I worked for Soul Garden, that was called Love Fest Day. And it was like, I love you, let's spread this love. But a lot of times it didn't necessarily feel lovey. So if you're having a start to the day that doesn't feel super loving or lovey on yourself, this is a call to love on yourself some more. So if you're feeling a little off, if you're feeling that Pluto energy and want to blow everything up, what kind of love do you need to offer yourself to bring yourself back to that place of harmony? Moon into Taurus. Take some time, get grounded. Keep in mind, as you're taking action, what do you value? What is the worth of things? Keep tuning into that as we move forward. The moon moving into Taurus isn't actually going to make any connections until tomorrow when it connects to Uranus. So it may be kind of like, you know, an overall chill day. So if that is, do take advantage of that. Root in, ground in, and feel that. We've got the rebirth card. I think this is coming off of this new moon energy, connecting to the mastery of this, connecting like to that innocence of your I am self, and again, taking that aligned action. I do have the sorrow card for this week. So again, between the moon and Venus, moon and Pluto energies, you may have some processing to do. That's okay. That doesn't mean you're blowing it up. Feel the feels, and then keep moving into that alignment. I have one more card. Ooh, the comparison card. Really important. With the moon in Taurus, even the moon connecting to Venus, knowing the worth of who you are as an individual, not comparing yourself. That person's an oak tree. That person's an elm. There's a bamboo over there. Hey, there's a palm tree. You know, be your individual self and don't feel the need to compare yourself. There's no need to undermine yourself by comparison. Be inspired by somebody else, but don't compare because you are a masterpiece on your own. So I'm going to leave that there for today. Book a reading with me. I still have my reading sale going. So email me if you are interested in a reading. They are $44 for half an hour. It's a great deal. I'm going to try to get my feelings group moving and grooving this week, so be on the lookout for that. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay curious. Namaste.